Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan hair skies. Hottie toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer Sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score.
Welcome to this presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.
What it is? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all feeling tonight? I hope y'all doing well. My name is Nick Frazier, one half of Water Cooler Talk Sports. The man, you can't see him, but you can hear him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
It's your boy Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much and rocking with us. It's always around the water cooler. It is from at It's SC Season. Auburn Tez. Tez, what's going on with you, my guy?
Man, feeling pretty good, man. How about you guys?
Man, I was rushing. I was rushing, man. I had to come in here real quick and just hit go live. That's what I had to do, man. I was rushing. But it is all good. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, and we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here tonight. As always, do us a favor before we get this thing rocking and rolling. Go subscribe to these YouTube channels, man. Follow our guy at It's SC Season. I got Tez. Follow Tight Sports and Alabama Football Megacast, man. Follow at Auburn_AddictCV what I got DC Wolf, man. Of course, make sure you go follow Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast. Be sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I got Vandy Chris over at the Golden Broom Podcast, man. Of course, the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter. I got Edward at Kid Country, man, on YouTube. And of course, the legend himself, Bubba and the old man, Auburn Sports Talk, man. We appreciate y'all so much for doing that, man. Also, mess with the people that mess with Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Subscribe to our guy. Go follow our guy, DJ. Day one supporter of Water Cooler Talk Sports. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow him on Facebook at Hollywood. Man, day one supporter, man. Mess with the people that mess with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. Do us a favor. Go follow us on our social medias, man. Follow us at CoolersPod23 on Twitter. Again, that's at CoolersPod23 on Twitter. Follow us at the Water Cooler Talk on Instagram and TikTok. And then, of course, follow us at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast on Facebook. And make sure you go visit www.watercoolertalksports.com. Again, it's www.watercoolertalksports.com, man. Just got an article up there from Tez. I hope y'all go check that out, man. It is up on the website live now. So go check out the article that Tez wrote. It's a nice, lengthy article. It's a great read. So trust me, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it, man. Also, man, if you want to support the channel financially, man, super chats. You can always super chat us in the comments as well. And then, of course, if you want to put it on autopilot, $5.99 a month to join the coolest Qs, man. Support the Water Cooler Talk Sports. That's what you do first. And then, of course, member only content coming as soon as practice and spring ball starts, man. Fellas, man, we getting into it. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling?
Can't
Man,
complain, my brother.
can't complain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number one insider of all insiders is rocking with us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ant. What's up, Ant? How you feeling, man?
What's happening?
Chilling.
What's going on,
Chilling,
man?
chilling, chilling.
Man, I already got an insider already.
All
Ghost
right.
is making
Well,
waves on his campaign. He made a big splash in Birmingham and in Daphne.
it's good to know. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We appreciate that so much, man. Appreciate that. Is that the inside or is there more to that?
Might be a little more.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Okay,
say
so it
that
might
for
be.
later.
All right, so you gonna save it for later. All right, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us here around the water cooler,
What's
man. Shout out to
happening?
our guy Rodney Williamson. What's up, Black Magic?
man.
What's up, my guy? Hope you feeling good. Hope you feeling great, man. There he is, the legend of Sweet Sugar Boy Williams, the Rooster Mac, the Huggy Beard
going on,
himself
Huggy?
is rocking with us in the chat as always. Big Sarge rocking with us as always, man. What's
Tell
up,
it
Big
like it
Sarge? How you
is.
feeling, my guy? Hope you feeling good. Hope you feeling good. Slugged up Durkin is in this thing. What's up, Slugged Up? How you feeling, my guy? Hope you feeling good. Hope you're feeling great.
Man, come on, man.
Man. At King Richard, man.
Man,
Shout out to
the
King Richard,
filter.
man. Shout out to King Richard, man. We appreciate you so much for rocking with us, man. King Richard, what's going on, my guy? Hope you feeling good, my guy. Hope all is well, man. There he is. Mike McKinney.
My dog.
Yes, fellas, what's up? What's
Mike?
going on, Mike? Hope you feeling good, man. Hope all is well with you, my guy. Hope you feeling good. Hope you feeling good. Hope you feeling good. Fellas, let's go ahead and let's get into tonight's show. We don't want to tarry too long. We don't want to keep people away on this Friday evening. Ed Darby 2-1 in the building. What's up, Ed Darby 2-1 rocking with us? What's up, Mr. 21? Can you do something for me? Shout out to him, my guy. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, fellas. Last Friday, we predicted the J 392 J rocking with us in the chat. What's up, Jay? How you feeling, man?
Jay.
I mean,
What's
what's up, my guy? As always, man.
Get him,
Last
Jay.
Friday, man, we did our pre-spring depth chart on the offensive side of the ball. Tonight, we are going to head and do that on the defensive side of the ball tonight, fellas. How y'all feel about this? All right, does tonight feel a little bit, in your opinion, do you think tonight is a little bit more, what's the word I want to use? Do you think it will be a little bit more solidified on the defensive side of the ball tonight than what we did last week on the offensive side of the ball? Will we be more sure about the defensive side of the ball in that case? Mike, what's your thoughts on that?
I think we were more sure about the offensive side of the ball.
Really?
Yeah, I really think outside of the linebacking core, I want to see who we put up there.
Okay. All right. What's your thoughts on that, Tez?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, the offense, because we're trying to figure out who's going to step up. With the defense, I mean, we got a good problem where we're trying to, figure out what we're going to put on the field first. Because it's going to be a ton of guys that probably could start at a number of schools. So,
well, fellas, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. It is time. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I got everything right on my end. Let's make sure we got everything correct on my end before we get this thing rocking and rolling. Hold up. All right. I think we are good to go. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's get it up there on the board. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The depth chart. I've already filled in 2 linebacker spots because I think we all agree.
See, I told you
on Atkins and Melendez.
That's my point, Ted.
Will be the starters at linebacker. I think we all will agree on that there. So I don't think there needs to be any discussion there. Now we can have discussion about behind them, but I think the guys is gonna start. Xavier Atkins, who was an All-American last year, trending to be an All-American again this year. Elijah Melendez, all SEC freshman team as well. So I don't think there's much of a position battle with those two spots. But everywhere else, we could debate. You know, some people may feel different about some things. Some people may feel different about other things. But you know, let's talk about it. What's that?
Different about that linebacker spot.
What? Why?
I said I feel different about cause I mean it. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more rotation on defense anyway. But I think Bryce Dees, man. Better watch out for him now. Bryce Dees could get Melendez a spot.
Okay. All right. All right. If that happened, and man, I gotta give you your props on that. But I think you might be the only person that believe that.
Okay.
All right. I'm just saying. But all right, let's see what happens, man. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. You know where we're gonna start at. Let's start. You know what? Let's do this thing differently. Let's start at the corner position. Let's start at the corner position with this time. Because we talked about all Americans in that corner earlier this week. But let's start there. Let's start at the corner position. Let's bring up the cornerback room real quick and see exactly what we'll be working with. All right. There it is. Cornerback, Rayshawn Pleasant, Blake Whitby, Devin Williams, who will be returning from a knee injury. Also, you had Andre Jordan Jr., who's a transfer, Shamar Arnaud, who transferred from Florida State. Andre Jordan Jr. transferred from UCLA. And then, of course, Gavin Jenkins and Kamari Todd are guys that are in that cornerback room. You're looking at these guys here. So what we want to do is we want to build a 2D. That's what we want to do. We want to build what we think the preseason the defensive spring preseason depth chart is going to be on the 2 deep with Auburn football going into the spring. So see the guys there, fellas. Let's talk it out. Who do we think is going to be at those cornerback positions, man? Do I need to keep the names up there, or is everybody good?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right,
Rayshawn would be.
Okay. And saying Rayshawn Pleasant and Woodby would be the first two. Tez, who you got?
I got Rayshawn Pleasant and Andre Jordan.
Rayshawn Pleasant and Andre Jordan. All right. Okay. Marcus, how you feeling? How you feeling on it?
I gotta agree with my boy Ted on this, so I go Rayshawn Pleasant and Andre Jordan as well.
I think it's hey, we know Pleasant. We all feel that Pleasant is going to be the number one guy. So let's go ahead and let's move this over here. I'm gonna put him down here. We'll go Rayshawn Pleasant. All right, so over here on the second cornerback, we gotta determine who that guy's gonna be. We got Andre Jordan. We've heard Andre Jordan. We've heard Blake Whitby. But who are we feeling over here at this cornerback spot? We got to come to it. We have to come to a consensus here. I'm thinking Andre Jordan as well. I think Ant's the only one that's saying Woodby. What you think on that?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Andre Jordan.
Yeah, I'm sticking with. I am too.
And because even if I had to go somebody else, it probably would be Shamar Arnaud. But yeah, I like Andre Jordan right there.
Okay. All right. So let me do this. Let me put him on top over here. Put him on top over here. Put him on top over here. All right. So basically we saying we think Pleasant and Jordan are going to be the two starting cornerbacks in this defense. It's from what we're looking at. All right. So now we got to get the two guys we think are going to be the guys behind them. I think Woodby
We'll back up.
Will Woodby be one of the guys that we all can agree with?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be behind Pleasant.
behind Pleasant.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I didn't know y'all was doing it this way. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like Whoopi would be behind Pleasant. Now the other side, there's gonna be a toss up because Arnaud is not no pushover. Shamar Arnaud is gonna I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Okay.
Is it a
Tell
way?
like it.
You
Mr.
think it's
Tell
a
like
way
it
him
is.
and Jordan could be
Boy got
starting?
production in the favor.
Hold on, say it again. Say it again, Ant. Go ahead, Marcus.
I
No, I
said,
just said. I
you
said.
think it'll be a way Shamar Arnaud and what you call it to start?
Who? Ant. What's up, man? What's
Arnaud
up?
and Jordan.
Good God, bro. You
I
got a
just say
really bad
that's what I
delay,
was saying.
bro.
Mr. Tell like it is. I agree with Mr. Tell like it is. He, Jordan got production working in their favor because the time at UCLA.
Time at UCLA. Let's bring in the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf from Auburn Addicts. What's up, DC Wolf? How you feeling, man?
What's up, my brothers? What's up, my brothers? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling.
Right.
So we trying to so we started trying to build out this 2 deep on the defensive side of the ball, right? We've gotten to the cornerback. Well, we all agree that we think Atkins and Melendez is going to be at the linebacker. So I just went ahead and just put them on there before we even started. So now we're looking at the cornerback position. We have Rayshawn Pleasant and we have Andre Jordan as the starter. Shout out to D-Lev rocking with us. Rocking with us. He said, I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, D-Lev? How you feeling, man? So we got Rayshawn Pleasant and Andre Jordan, who we think will start. And then behind them, we got Blake Woodby and Shamar Arnaud. Is that? Do you agree with that, DC, or is there another rotation you think could potentially be right now?
Man, I think it's a world where, I think that's about so you have Woodby starting.
No, we have Pleasant starting.
Pleasant starting and Woodby, and I think I can agree with that. I think I can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can go with that.
So I'm assuming this is Andre Jordan and Arnaud to the boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can put it like that. That's not a problem. Yeah, we can do it that way. Yeah, I was just putting them on the field. I was not trying to confuse everybody with like boundary and field corner. I'm just trying to put who they think would be the first 2 out and the first 3 in. I mean, we want to get that technical, we can, but it's not a problem. It is. So yeah, I think do we all agree on that? Do we all agree with where we at on the cornerback position? All right. Yeah. Let's get to the safety position. Now here's where it's going to get very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting in the safety position because here are the guys in the safety room. You're looking at Eric Winters, Anquan Faith, Caleb Harris, Champ Anthony, Sylvester Smith, and Jacoby Matthews. The name that a lot of people don't even remember. You know what it is. Who was with Durkin at Texas A&M at one point in time, and kind of knows the system a little bit. Then you look at the 2 freshmen that were brought in DeMonte Tab and Wayne Henry. And then, of course, the transfers and Shadrick Tootle, Fred Gaskin, and Jack Latrell. I put Scrap Richardson on here because he's listed as an athlete because he can play either wide receiver or, back in that safety room, kind of interchange between those 2 positions. So he's on here, and that's why there's a star by his name. But looking at this list, fellas, what are we feeling? How are we feeling about this? And including the safeties, we're going to include the nickelback position in this room as well.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah,
we're going to include a lot easier on me.
Yeah, we're going to include the nickelback position in this room as well. So that's the reason why you see so many names here. But how are we feeling right here? What are y'all thoughts on this? What are y'all thinking?
Ooh, that's a loaded room.
Let's start with the guys furthest away from the ball first. So let's start with the 2. The field and the boundary safety position. Let's start with those. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think get the start? Who do y'all think get the start?
I'm gonna
Eric Winters, no doubt starts.
Okay, so
exactly. That's my lock.
He was the highest graded run stopper in the SEC last season
Surely was.
Yeah.
with a
For PFF.
92 grade. That's high, you know what I'm saying, NFL for a freshman, man. So
For
yeah,
PFF.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's seeing
All
the
right.
field, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Eric Winters and Caleb Harris. I would go Champ, but I don't know. I mean, boy, these injuries are stacking up.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Harris has played a lot of football. When he was good, he was good. But when he was bad, he was bad. But I like Winters and Caleb Harris to start.
I'm gonna go Winners. I'm gonna go
Tempers.
Winners and Champ Anthony. Out the gate. If just like Ted said, if he can stay healthy, man, he's a field general. It's even the defense was good, but it's a different level when he plays. So I think he's first on the field. And if he can stay on the field, that'll be yet to be seen. But I'll go Eric Winters and Champ Anthony.
Okay. What about you, Marcus? What's your thoughts?
I'm going Winners and Fagans.
Man, we got three different people starting next to Fagans. You know, I think we all agree. We all agree on Fagans. I mean, on winners. But we literally have three different people that is, different besides winners. Goodness, bro, this is tough.
That's kind of what happened last year.
I mean, it is.
They just left him on the field. They rotated a whole bunch of people around.
But that's the reason why I went with Fagans, because I feel like Fagans had the most consistent type of showing out of the. I would go like you said, Ted. I want to go Champ, but he injury prone, bro.
Yeah. So like, if I got to go ahead and include the nickel in it, I'm just gonna go. I'm going Eric Winters. I think Caleb Harris gets the start at the other safety, and then Sylvester Smith and the nickel.
I want to say, do we all agree that Sylvester Smith could be that starting nickelback?
Yeah, I finna say that wholeheartedly.
I mean, we saw the difference last year when he wasn't there versus when he was.
Very true.
I think he's first. I think he's first on the field, but man, the thing I watch is Jacoby Matthews. That's the person I'm watching to come in and really like get some playing time at some spot. But yeah, I agree. Sylvester Smith will probably be first off the bus on the field. That's why I said Champ Anthony will be first off the bus. And I agree with y'all because of injuries, maybe. Hopefully, I'm not gonna put that on Evo on him. But you put that Evo on me, Ricky Bobby. But I ain't gonna put that on him. But yeah, that's why I say specifically first off the bus. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I think we all agree that Smith at nickel start, Winners at one of the safeties. We'll say field safety the start. Well, no, yeah, that's fine. We'll just say one of the safety positions. But who are we gonna put at the other safety spot? I mean, we done heard Champ Anthony, we done heard Fagans, we done heard Caleb Harris. Like, who are we gonna put over there on that side next to Eric Winters?
Sound like you the tiebreaker, my boy.
I am. And I'm looking in the chat as well because I know who I'm gonna pick, but I want to see what the chat is saying real quick before we make the selection. You see, you got hold on real quick. You got Ant saying Champ and Jacoby will start, Winners and Fagans will be backups. Okay. Mike McKinney saying Champ and New Boy. Just Antcorn Fagans. I think he's saying Smith for the nickel position. I think is what he's saying. Big Sarge is saying Eric Winters and Champ Anthony is who he think will start at those safety positions. You got Robert Smith, Sarge. Marcus's number one fan, saying Fagans and Champ. Robert? You know what I'm saying? Man, this is tough, man. This is tough. Big Sarge says I have Winters, especially on the running downs, and Caleb Harris on the passing down. So he kind of with you and what you thinking, Tez. He kind of in that vein of what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like Caleb Harris played a ton of football so far.
So shout out to Ken, man. Shout out to Kendall, man. He said Matthews is gonna be a dog. He stamped him.
Salute, what I'm talking about, baby.
You know what I'm saying? He said,
Let's
don't
go.
sleep on Champ.
Let's
My
go.
boy.
Let's
You see what I'm
go.
saying?
They
Like,
tell.
here-
Let's go.
You
My
know
guy,
what? This
get
is
Kersey. My guy,
this
get
is-
Kersey.
this is interesting right here. You got
Let's go.
Gaskins. Why is Gaskins not in this
Ooh.
conversation? Gaskins gonna play a lot of football.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if he
Is
can
he-
break that rotation though.
Is he the lone?
He might-
I think
he
he's
might-
the
he
lone
might-
person from USF in the secondary.
Yeah.
No, he's not. There's
No, he got
another
you
guy,
got a corner
Kamari
from you.
Todd.
Yeah, we got a
Kamari
corner.
Todd, okay. So, like, I guess what the only problem I see with putting Caleb Harris right there is like you kind of want. Do you want him playing next to Eric Winters?
That's a good question. It's a great question.
Because Eric Winters is going to be on the football field.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he will be. Yes, he will be.
Do you want him playing? They kind of almost the same player. So like I could see a world where you could get Champ if Champ is healthy, or Fagans. I don't know, man. This is that y'all guess as good as mine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it, bro. This is who I got playing the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and just write it down. Hopefully it'll
Say
be.
it, Nick.
I don't know if it'll be a surprise, but this is who I got playing the other safety position, bro.
It better be.
You got Eric Winters playing both of them?
Oh, come on, Nick. Come on.
Shout out, Nick.
Come on,
Shout
Nick.
out,
Man.
Nick.
You side with Marcus tonight, man. Come on.
Right.
Hey,
I got the same.
Come
I got
on,
the same.
man.
I got the same.
Come
I
on,
have the
man.
same. I have the same
Come on.
shout
questions
out, Nick.
that I have
Big
with Champ.
Sarge, you saw what Big Sarge said, man. Big Sarge said Champ Anthony, man. You disrespecting Big Sarge.
I don't. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting Champ
Shout out,
Anthony
my
at
boy.
all. Bro.
He
I'm
called
not
it like it
disrespecting
is.
Champ Anthony at all, bro. I'm not. I'm not
I hate
disrespecting
DC.
Champ
He
Anthony at all.
called it like it is.
No disrespect.
Oh, I'm paid. Okay.
I'm not disrespecting him at all, man. I'm not disrespecting him at all. I just think you legitimately put Fagans out there and let Fagans do what Fagans do because of the fact that I think Champ Anthony plays better at the nickel position, if you ask me.
Okay.
I agree with that.
That's just me, though.
So you don't
I
see
agree.
Fagans in any world playing nickel either?
He could, but I think Fagans like being the if Fagans and Winters, particularly Winters, if they can understand his defense and be the quarterbacks of this defense, I'd rather have them roaming in the back, playing the deeps, playing deep thirds, playing deep halves of the field than having them up in the box. Like I don't mind them coming up in the box, but you got a lot. You got a lot in the box. You got Atkins, you got Melendez. I mean, Sylvester Smith don't mind coming up in when he
can walk down too, bro. But I mean, you can't argue with it, man. I'm saying you cannot argue with either, y'all's or Tez. You can't argue with any one of them, honestly, man. Because Fagans is dynamic like that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And once he get on the field, he's not coming off.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Champ Anthony will be out there, but anyway.
But here is I mean, I'm saying, but here is the we still gotta pick. We still gotta pick the person behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got Winters, Fagan, and Smith. We still gotta pick the person behind them that's gonna be who we think is gonna be in the 2D. So I think let's start with the nickelback position. How are we feeling right here, the nickelback position? Who do we think is gonna be behind Sylvester Smith? Marcus is saying Champ Anthony. Okay.
Behind. Man. Oh, let me think about that. That's a good question.
I'm going Matthews.
Ooh, Jacoby Matthews. Okay. What you want to put Jacoby Matthews at a safety position?
No, he can play all of them.
I'm putting him behind Fagans.
He can play all of
them.
But can you put Gaskins there too, though?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is a 2D. This is a 2D. We got to be, but we can legitimately put three. We can put three guys up there if we want to.
You could put Woodby right there.
You could too.
Do you really want to put Woodby behind that though?
Yeah, I think we might be too thin though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you really want to put him around the box?
Depends on what it is. If it's third and
Every time I put him in the box like that, I'm blitzing him.
Third and 11, you might not want Sylvester Smith in the nickel.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a great
point.
That's a
good point. You might want to put a corner there.
Yeah, you
that's
might.
A great point.
Yeah,
that's a great point. I'm about to bring in
our
guy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It is Kid Country Edward. What's up, Edward? How you feeling, man?
There you go.
What's happening?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
We up here trying to get this too deep on the defensive side of the ball, man. What's your thoughts on this? What you see on the screen? What's your thoughts on it?
Champ Anthony, if Champ Anthony is healthy, man, one of the safety spots gonna go to him, I believe.
That's what I'm talking about, kid. Come in here right.
But I also think Champ Anthony can play nickel.
That's
I
what.
think
That's
he might
what.
be better suited for nickel. So
That's what I. Man, can we?
I like.
Can we come to a
I
consensus?
like Fakers and Winters back there, man.
Can we come to a consensus that we need to put Champ Anthony at the nickelback position behind?
No.
Why?
And then this is something I want to remind you. This is something I want to remind you. Tim Bank got a guy on his roster that he absolutely loves at safety, bro.
That's right.
And that's Sylvester Smith. That's Sylvester Smith. That's a Tim Bank guy. He wanted him at Tennessee bad. If I'm not mistaken, he might have been committed to them at one point.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So let's.
Man, it's good stuff.
Okay. So what? Okay. So do we need to be changing this around then? How do we need to be changing this around in that back end? Do we need to be adding Sylvester Smith to one of these safety positions and potentially looking at Fagans probably backing somebody up?
I think Sylvester Smith is better in the box though. Like with his tackling ability, I want him close to the box because he's coming down, he's smacking, and he closed ground on screens very nice.
I think he carved out that role last year.
Yeah,
it's like once you find somebody that can play the nickel, you ain't trying to experiment right there. Like
exactly,
if you can do this, then you are a nickel corner.
And I'm with the Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. Now, see, y'all blew head off on something he said. Now, I know we all love Melendez, but you can look to see Diaz on the field a lot, bro. Right, Diaz gonna be on the field a lot. Not to say he's gonna take the starting position, but I think it's a good problem to have because I think in some situations, Bryce Diaz is better than Melendez in some situations. You know what I mean? So I think with this roster, what we saying as far as the one, it's so much flexibility. This guy might start this week, but against this team, the next guy might start. You see what I'm saying? I think it's so much versatility into what they're doing. I think that the first 11 really gonna go week to week basis on what type of offense that we facing. You see what I'm saying? Because 1 and 2 gonna play equal snaps down there. So it really, first on the field, they're gonna vary down there every week. I would say down there, depending on what type of offense they play.
Man, people still sleep on Elijah Melendez. Apparently, I'm just telling y'all.
No. Melendez my guy. Melendez my guy, but man, shit. Diaz, man. Diaz, the ceiling is high for that kid, bro. Somebody that big that can move that fast. Oh man.
What Diaz is like 6 foot? 210.
He got to be bigger than that now, bro. He got to be bigger than that now.
He may be.
My question is, can he moonlight at the buck position?
That's the position I look for them to. Positional flexibility. I look for him to probably be a guy that they might bring out the edge in certain situations. So, I mean, it's just a lot of versatility, bro. It get me hyped. It's the kind of stuff I like talking about here, man.
Yeah, man. I think, man, what's crazy, dude, I'm looking for the guy, the linebacker from the HBCU, man. I'm really, looking to see what he does, man. He was a high-production guy. Yeah, man. He was a high-production dude.
He's going to play.
Yeah, 100 tackles, he's the biggest linebacker in the room.
Yes, man. Yeah. And then DJ Durkin said that they asked him about the edge position, and then him bringing in players in the edge position. He said with the linebackers we have, man, we have the versatility to move some of those guys to the edge.
All right, okay. So we got to stay on time. We got to figure out who these guys are gonna be behind these guys in the secondary. We got to figure this out before we move on. Because we still got to get to the defensive line, and that's gonna be a whole conversation in itself, especially when we get to the edge and the buck positions.
I would go ahead and take Caleb Harris' name off the board and put him behind Eric Winters.
Okay, all right, let's do that.
Yeah, he gonna be second string at one of them positions.
Yeah, Champ Anthony is gonna go safety or nickel. He's gonna be on the field. We know that.
All right, and then we'll go Champ Anthony. What we gonna put him at? On the nickel position?
Yeah, wherever y'all want to put him on. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be on the field. I think he'll be Yeah, wherever y'all want to put him, man.
Who's gonna be behind
Like
Fagans?
DC, just get him on the field.
That's it.
I got Matthews behind Fagans.
Jacoby Matthews.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I was thinking Matthews probably end up being there.
We're agreeing a lot too much.
It's great.
Nobody gonna vote for Jack Latrell.
You know what? The funny part about that is I want to put him on the field because what he did at it was Arizona where he's coming from.
Yeah,
he has a knack to be around the football as well.
Yeah,
and then he's a former Tennessee coach guy too, isn't he?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty quick too. He pretty fast.
So
I don't know if he's gonna break that though.
I say he gonna play
them
corner.
sticks. You think so?
He play corner though.
No, Jack Latrell he a safety. He played safety.
Yeah, he's a safety.
You got some inside information there?
Yeah, if you got some inside information.
I mean, you got a lot of versatility. Like Elwood said, you got a lot of versatility with this roster, man. Don't think just because they coming in from a safety spot, that's what they're gonna play here.
But that doesn't mean that he can play corner though. That doesn't mean he can play corner. I don't know if he can scoot step. Right. I don't know if he can scoot step. I don't know if he can turn his hips and run. I don't know if he can play in the pocket. I don't even know if he know what trail position means. So that's from what I've seen him do. A lot of what he has done, what we've seen him do, is just been at the safety position.
And he'll see the field. He'll see the field. Here's why. Both of those guys you got at that nickel. I look for both of those guys to get ejected at least once or twice this season. Both of those I can see them get ejected.
Man. That's good stuff, bro.
That's good.
But it's so many. Great. We still had to find a place for Fred Gaskins.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think Gaskins probably. Ooh, yeah.
Scrap. If Scrap plays defense, he's
gonna be on the field
on the safety room, nickel back. Like he play
all
over.
Just listen to them talk about him, though. I think he more developmental. Listen to his coach talk about him. I think he gonna probably stay outside the way he talked about it. And I don't look for him really to make an impact this year. He's a guy that I believe that he really want to bring in and just hone in his skills. He probably ain't gonna even see the field a lot this year. Just listen to his coach talk, man.
He'll be what, a redshirt freshman this year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, because last year he was a freshman at Notre Dame last year, right?
Yeah, redshirt freshman.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. All right, man. That's the two deep we got right there. For the safety, man. All right, let's go ahead and talk about these linebackers. We got Atkins and Melendez starting. Let's bring up the linebacker room here. And the linebacker room, what I want to talk about the linebackers is the fact that I think some of these guys, pertaining to what Edward said earlier about that buck position. I think some of these guys in this linebacker room, specifically, I think of Jarquez Wilkes, could be one of those guys that you look at, in between that buck and linebacker position. In my opinion, I think you can see somebody like that. Michael Matthews Canty, what is he, like 6'3", 230 pounds, 6'4", 230, 235 or something like that. He could be a guy that could be coming off the edge as well, and things of that nature. But this is the linebacker room that you have right now. Of course, you got Xavier Atkins, Elijah Melendez, Bryce Diaz, a name that nobody has said, DeMarcus Riddick.
Yeah.
Is DeMarcus Riddick I'm not saying, I don't want to say getting buried, but are we overlooking DeMarcus Riddick? Of course, you got Jarquez Wilkes who come in. He'll be a freshman. You got Shadarius Tootle, who's a freshman, and then Adam Balagoon Ali, who I think could see the field as well in some playing time. He could be special. I think Edward is high on him as well. Then, of course, you got Michael Matthews Canty, transfer from Hampton University. The real HU. Sorry to Howard University, and I'll just play it. It is. But fellas, let's talk about it, man. There go the names right there. We got Atkins. We see Melendez there. Who gonna be the two guys that we think are gonna be behind those guys? Let's get this conversation going. Let's start with Ed. What you thinking?
Man, I think Riddick gonna be the third linebacker, man.
Okay. Okay.
And I look for Riddick to play all across the field.
Is this a get back year for DeMarcus
Well,
Riddick? There's a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype for him, last year. Is this a get back year for
I
him?
got to show him some love. He a hometown kid. You know what I mean? I'm born and raised less than 20 miles away from Clanton, Alabama. I know most of his family. Saw him play in high school. This a kid. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a kid that could have walked on Auburn. He actually could have played safety. DeMarcus Riddick is a very versatile guy, man. They got all the talent in the world. You saw that in his freshman year. He dealt with some nagging injuries last year. This is his third year in the system. I mean, sky's the limit for Riddick. Honestly, it really is now. He got all the tools in the toolbox, dude. The man run about a 4.5 40. I mean, he got it all. So I look for them just to find different ways to use him.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right. So we got to vote for Riddick. DC, what's your thought?
Yeah, man, I'm going Riddick and Diaz as the next two in.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Ant, what's your thoughts?
I'm going Riddick. And I need a list. Put the list back up there for me, Nick. I want to see something real quick. I'm gonna go Riddick, and I think Ali gets some play time. I think Ali's gonna be in that second spot behind Melendez.
You just sat up here and just told us Diaz could start. Now you don't want
Now you put him on the third string.
Listen,
in the scout team in a minute.
I can't listen. Y'all got the numbers game. I can't go against the numbers, man. Y'all got the man starting. In my opinion, shit, Diaz gonna start.
Okay.
Y'all got the numbers game though, so I mean, shit. Being honest, you gonna need.
So you said you don't see Melendez hitting the field at all.
That's what it sounds like. And Melendez was a all SEC freshman. Had two interceptions last year and had over 40 total tackles. What are we talking about?
You gonna see a whole bunch of them hit the field though. Y'all just saying the 2D. It's gonna be a bunch of them hit the field, bro.
But you said saying the man gonna start over Elijah Melendez though.
Nick, you like Melendez, I like Diaz, and we gonna agree to disagree on that one. All right.
A lot of people that like Melendez a little bit.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That's the linebackers that's on the screen.
Ooh. Hey, me and Taz might be somewhere.
I don't agree
think
with
one
that.
of these freshmen can break the rotation. Yes.
So
not even a freshman. I think Michael
Matthew Canty,
starts behind Elijah Melendez. In fact, I think that if we talking about Melendez not starting, I think that's the player that could challenge him.
Exactly.
You got to think about it. Melendez is a downhill run. That's our middle. That's our run stopper right there. Downhill. You got to have size, strength, speed. Melendez has all of that. The rest of these guys are kind of what Xavier Atkins is, light on their feet, athlete, sideline to sideline. So knowing that, I would probably put Michael Canty behind him and then probably Bryce Deese behind Atkins. And then Riddick fits in this. Like they said, he's gonna play a lot of these guys, but one of these two guys, I'm telling you, if it's a potential running down, Melendez and I think Michael Canty are always going to be on the football field.
I'm gonna add somebody to that list where I think Shadarius Tootle can crack this rotation at linebacker.
Well, we gonna have some.
I think he can. I think Shadarius Tootle can crack this rotation at linebacker. I'm dead serious. I feel strongly about that. I think he can. I think he can crack this 2 deep somewhere at the linebacker spot, because everything that you're talking about with Melendez, that's Tootle. Tootle's like 6'3", 240 pounds already. which makes me believe that he potentially him and Wilkes could end up probably playing that. I mean, if they get bigger, right? If those guys get bigger and they're going to get bigger, you know, they're going to get bigger as they get through college. They get bigger, man. And Marcus can probably attest to this. You look at Courtney Upshaw, right? We played Courtney Upshaw in high school. Courtney Upshaw, and shout out Courtney Upshaw. When do you follow? Courtney Upshaw was big in high school, but he got to the point to where he had to put his hand in the dirt because he played linebacker in high school. But when he got to college, because in high school he was already like 6'3", 6'4", and I think he was 230, 233, something like that. Then I think he left Alabama at like 260, 270. You know, so he potentially has the ability to be able, if we thinking long term, he could have his hand in the dirt. You know, a Toodle or somebody like that, just because of where they at right now, size wise. That's just the way I'm thinking.
And speaking on Jacquez Wilkes, I think a lot of teams misevaluated him, bro.
Really?
And here's what I'm going to say. Yes.
You think you're a running back?
Yes. No. They had it. They had it right first when they were recruiting him. I think the boy could be All-American tight end one day, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. He's a guy. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if he don't finish his Auburn career on the defensive side of the ball. Look at him. He already 6'5", 240-something pounds. He a prototypical NFL tight end, bro. Then he got ball skills because he ran the ball his whole career. I watched him on defense. He didn't impress me on defense. I'm just being real. So he's a guy that I already told you. I don't expect him to make no type of impact year one coming from 1A football. I don't. He's a guy that you put him in the system and let him learn the system. Now the tools is there for him to be a impact guy coming off the edge. But in the box linebacker, no.
That's the reason.
It ain't gonna be many 6'4", 250-pound in middle linebacker. That don't exist like that no more, man.
Well, I mean, if you look at the NFL, right? If you look at the draft, right, they have kind of gone back to kind of trying to draft bigger linebackers now. And I mean, you kind of like because that's the one thing that I was looking at. You saw some guys that did get drafted that were, you know, what you remember as those linebackers. There's not a lot of them, but it seems to be that maybe the way that they're trending back towards going that way. So I mean, it's a possibility that he could fit there. I'm gonna defer to you on that one, Ed, because you had the chance to watch him play in person. So but I thought Jacquez Wilkes would be more of an impact player coming off that buck position, in my opinion, rushing off the edge. Anybody disagree with that or agree with that?
I agree with that,
man. I think a lot of these guys.
6'5".
I agree with that. No,
if he's 6'5", I wholeheartedly agree with that, Nick.
I agree with you there.
All I'm gonna tell you,
bro,
don't think these players just because they, like you said, Nick, just because he a linebacker, don't think he gonna be there when the season start, man.
I hear what you're saying. I just think, I'm just looking at these guys now. I mean, if you're telling me a guy is already 6'3", 225, 230 pounds, right? They got to get their grown man weight when they get they only 17, 18 years old. Man, you gotta project that he gonna probably grow another half inch to an inch, and he probably gonna put on 25, 30 pounds throughout his high school.
That dude will be that's what I'm saying. He'll be 270, 265, 270 by the time he leave Auburn, man.
Exactly.
He got a frame on him now. See, he got a dream frame. It's there.
So, I mean, when you look at that, like, that's the reason why when I say you look at a Toodle, I mean, you look at a Jacquez Wilkes, you know, they already, 6'4", 6'3", you know, 230, between that 230 and 240 range. And if you projecting them down the road, I mean, they're going to add 20, 25, 30 pounds on that frame. Where they might be putting their hand in the dirt. They might be an end or literally a buck, you know, coming out the edge by the time they leave.
I say Wilkes end up being an end and Toodle be a buck before it's said and done.
Interesting. That's a good point. That's a good point. But we gotta nail down these linebackers. I want to put Michael Matthews Canty on here somewhere. Where we gonna put him at? Because I need to put him on this list. I need to put him on this list. Or do we wait until we get to a certain position? What's your thoughts?
I mean, like I said, I think he plays behind Melendez, but that's just me.
Wait.
But when we get to the buck position, you might as well just put everybody.
That's where I have it. To your point, let's go ahead and talk about it, because I actually think
Eric Winters might get a snap at buck.
There's a possibility he could, but the thing is, I think Canty can come in and play that and be in that buck position and get some
I think that's where he helps out too. Honestly, I think he does help in the middle and at the buck position. So.
Speaking of that, let's bring up the edge and the ends on this list. All right, it's very man, look like a bare room right there. Joe Phillips, man. Everybody wants Joe Phillips to come in, man. We shout out to Skeegy, man. 33406. We need Joe Phillips to do what he need to do. JJ Falk, he's being there. Jared Smith will be there as well. Guys that won the team last year. Of course, you got Nate Johnson, the transfer from Missouri, and of course, Deshaun Womack, the transfer from Ole Miss. And you're looking at this linebacker room. You're looking at a Jarquez Wilkes. You're looking at a Shadarius Tudor. You're looking at a Michael Matthews Canty. Could they, be in at that buck edge position as well?
I go first?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Everybody that you just put up there is gonna play at end.
Wow.
Everybody. I don't know, Nick. I'm being dead serious. Like, you can't. The edge room and the linebacker room is so interchangeable that people don't even realize it. So at the buck position, you might have Canty and JJ, but at the end, you can also put JJ at an end and have him behind Joe Phillips or Womack or whoever you want to play. You get what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Womack play the buck.
I feel what you're saying. But the whole purpose of this is for us to debate this and put the two best people on the field who we think is going to be there pre-spring. I understand that all these guys can play that, but right here we got to figure out who are the two that we think going into the spring are going to be on that 2D.
Okay, so
I think Womack and Smith.
Yeah, I think Womack plays in.
Okay. DC sound like it sound like DC want to say something about that.
No, I agree with Mark. I go Womack and Smith.
No, look at you agreeing with me.
I'm agreeing with.
I disagree with Smith. I think Canty plays buck.
I think I will put Canty. I will put Canty at buck too. You know what I'm saying? But behind Womack.
So are we saying Womack and Smith are who we think is gonna go out first?
Yeah, I think they'll go out first as DN and buck.
Okay.
It's just think Smith starts at buck?
No, in.
He can.
He can, but I think he plays in. I think Walmart.
So just so y'all know, the buck position is what Keyron Crawford played. Stand up.
Right. Yeah.
Ian is what Falk played. He had his hand in hurt.
Yes. Smith played in two last year. So that's what I'm saying. Ian, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in with Smith and Womack at the buck.
Okay, so we'll switch it. Okay, so this what y'all. So y'all think
don't
Jared
get me
Smith,
wrong now.
They can play interchangeably though. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all think
that's how
240-pound buck linebacker is amazing, bro. We hadn't had one of them in a long time.
So
both of those guys like 6'5" though, right?
So we think that Jared Smith is better with his hand in the dirt, is what we saying.
Yeah, I think Jared Smith is good.
That's just what we saw most that last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm basing it on.
That's why I saw most that.
He played in last year, so
he could be a great bug linebacker, but just
I didn't get to see a lot of film on that.
No, I think Jared Smith plays the buck position, man.
That's what I was thinking too, Edward.
I would love for that.
I think the hometown guy. I think Joe Phillips bagged him up at the buck. All this
I do agree with that. Edward.
All this very.
Y'all saying Womack gonna start as in?
Because that's what Womack had his hand.
I'm not sure Womack gonna start nowhere because there's another Smith that played behind the same position as Keldon Falk and what his name, Darion Smith. I don't think he's a defensive tackle. I think he can play that defensive end position. I seen him play it last year.
But then
So
you got JJ too. So like,
Yeah, you
That's
got
what I'm saying.
yeah,
JJ.
JJ
him
gonna be the
some on
buck. I think JJ gonna be the
JJ,
buck behind.
right,
Yeah,
right.
JJ gonna be second string buck. I can tell you that now.
So
If
y'all
that on
think
y'all
Jared Smith
list,
is like all of his reps last year at end? They just gonna move him from end to buck.
I
He
think
was
he
playing.
better stand up. I think he
I
well,
think
better
that'd
he
be a
stand
good
wasn't
up
he a
for
stand up.
real.
Wasn't he the stand up buck last year?
Nah, he
Yes.
played
It
in.
just
That's
He
his
He
depends.
played
played
in
in
too.
last year.
No,
They moved.
Played
he
in
stood
last
up too.
He
He
stood
stood
up.
up
Yeah,
too.
he did both.
He
He
had
did
his hand
both.
in the dirt mostly though when I
Yeah.
saw him.
Okay.
But again,
But that's
just
a
like the
good
safety
problem to
position,
have though.
it gonna vary. All this depending on the Chris Murray get an extra
Yeah, that's a
year
good point.
because
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
everything
That's
yeah,
true.
changes.
That's a good point.
Yeah, if
yeah,
Chris
Great
Murray
point.
get an extra year, he's starting at buck, bro.
Is he though?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Murray will
I like
start
Chris
Yeah.
at
Murray.
buck if he gets an extra year.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
All
what about
right.
the kid from Missouri?
Nate Johnson.
No.
No, we not high on him.
Wow.
Y'all not
We're
high on
not
Nate
high on
Johnson,
him.
bro.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, everybody's gonna get playing time regardless of the fact. So it's like you you can go any way you want to with this position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say you want him to play, where you gonna put him at? You gonna put him at buck or the end? I mean,
Mhm.
it really don't matter. But
Mhm.
if
I
we
mean,
talking about a two
he a
deep,
fifth year
I
senior.
think I
So
think JJ. I mean, I think JJ better than him. If you want to talk about a two deep,
Ooh.
I think both Smiths probably better than him.
Yeah, what? Okay, all right.
okay.
So we
Just
got
being
all right.
honest.
Let's
I think
insert
JJ
Joe
is the next
Phillips.
player to put on the list though.
Let's insert Joe Phillips into this equation. Where does Joe Phillips play?
In
But Joe
I
Phillip
think he
arm ain't long enough for the end
Yeah, man.
position.
exactly.
He
I
Yeah,
think
he
he a
buck,
buck.
he,
man.
he a buck. He a buck.
He a
Like
buck.
Mo said,
He a buck
he
all day.
definitely a buck.
But does
so you
Joe
gonna put
Phillips?
just
But is Joe Phillips? Does he play over JJ Fault?
Yes.
that's what I was finna ask. Is you gonna put JJ at the end of the buck though?
Reportedly, Joe Phillips is like 265.
Yeah.
That's the
Really?
perfect.
Yeah,
He's 6'2", 6'2", 265.
Yeah.
so
And
that changes the
JJ like
math a bit.
6'3", 250. So it's like, I don't know,
You have to think
man.
this Joe, this is third year in third
He's
year in the system.
super athletic too.
Super
Be that
athletic. Yeah,
big.
yeah. He redshirted his first year. Last year he didn't play, and this is his third year of school.
So
So
it's kind of
technically,
now never for a guy like that. It's now never. We know he got all the talent in the world. You know what I mean? So I think, and hearing about what they were saying about him last year, even when he wasn't playing, I mean, yeah, they said he was looking hell of a good in practices and stuff. So
yep.
I think this could be the year, man, that the light
Yeah.
come on for him.
All right.
But
So
You know what?
but
Though it would like it sounds like that sounds like a player who bought into the system of the defensive coordinator. He had an honest
mhm.
conversation, say, hey man, you're gonna have to put on some weight, you're gonna have to put on some muscle to play where I want you to play. He did that, set out last year, was making flashes. I wouldn't even say it's just like the light coming on. I just think like this is the trajectory of
It's time, man.
the plan they had for him. They've been cooking. Now it's time to put him on the field.
all right.
So
I'm
so
gonna
let's
Because he could have
make
left.
this. I'm gonna make this easier for us. I'm gonna put 3 names up here, and I want y'all to tell
oh
me
Lord.
who plays between these 3 guys. Because I like I said, I honestly think Michael Matthews Canty is gonna be on the field. These are your 3 guys. You got Joe Phillips, you got JJ Fault, and you got Michael Matthews Canty. Now, Michael Matthews Canty is listed as a linebacker. But we all think, but not gonna say we all, but some of us think that because of where he is right now, 6'3", 230-pound linebacker, 235, if I'm not mistaken. We think that he could actually be a little bit more effective coming off the edge, rushing the passer. That's what we think. So between these 3 guys, you know what? Just because he was in the portal and he came in, we're gonna put Nate Johnson up there too. So we got to choose between these 4 guys right here.
Y'all ain't gonna like me.
Dude, a 5th-year senior, man. He ain't come here to sit the bench.
Canty gonna start. Okay, so
Nate
Canty
Johnson.
starts at Yeah, Kelly started at Buck in my idea, bro. Like,
Okay, so we got
no doubt.
we got Ant saying Canty starts at Buck. Okay, DC.
I go Canty at Buck.
Okay, Ed.
No, Canty too light to start at Buck. But what you do with Canty, you put Canty in your rabbit packet. Let him come off the edge. You know, what'd you say, 215?
No, Canty
No,
235.
he's like 250, 235.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if I ain't mistaken, him and what you call it the same size.
I don't think he started ahead. It's either Jerry Smith.
No, he's listed at 6'3", 215.
Who talking about? Michael
215, that's what I thought he was.
Michael Matthews Canty.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming off the edge.
I thought he was.
But
I thought it was.
Is that out of high school though, or
I'm
in
not- I'm
college?
not
I thought he was 230.
Everything I seen had him listed at 215. But I think you can use him in pass rush situation with your rabbit package, man. So it means it really ain't gonna matter, you know. 'Cause he gonna see the field at that position. I don't think he start, but you know,
No, I don't
third
think he
down,
starts
third and
either.
long.
Yeah, I don't think he starts either. Because we already got Smith up there as a starter.
Really? They really had him. I saw 230.
I don't know. With him being
Yeah,
215, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't put him at Buck with him being 215.
Yeah, if he's 215, I thought he was
no
heavier than
package,
that.
dog.
I thought he was heavier than 215 because he was definitely. I could have swore they said 230 when they went. I may be wrong, but okay, it is what it is.
That scale at Hampton different from the one at Auburn.
Ain't lying.
All right, man. So what we gonna do? Who we gonna put where? We gotta make a decision right now.
I'm putting JJ. I'm putting JJ at Buck.
JJ at Buck.
That's personally what I would do.
Okay. All right. It's between Womack. Who gonna back up Womack? Is it between Phillips and Nate Johnson? Who are we doing?
Nate Johnson.
Ooh, Ed saying Nate Johnson. Ant, what you saying?
Phillips.
DC, what you saying?
Nate Johnson.
Tiz, what you saying?
I'm going Nate Johnson.
Marcus, what you saying?
I'm sticking with Joe Phillips, man.
I'm going Nate Johnson because Joe Phillips is naturally a Buck. So that's the reason why I'm going Nate Johnson right here.
But
as much as I want to put Joe Phillips over there, I'm gonna put him at a Buck.
But I got fault backing up Walmart. I just got stuck with that decision, so I had to pick one.
I mean, you interchangeable, so it ain't really no wrong answer in my opinion.
Yeah, the good thing when you look at this whole line can flip at any moment, and now Jerry Smith hand in the ground and Warmack standing up. So
that's true.
There's a lot of versatility there, man.
It is. It is. Fellas, we had to make a decision and we did. You know, this is great. This is great. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. We appreciate y'all so much. If you have not already, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, Tess.
I was about to say that it was earlier point. I like Nate Johnson. Listen, don't get me wrong. I think the kid gonna play because you don't come here this late in your career. If they promise you to sit on the bench, you gotta have an opportunity to play. But he mentioned Darian Smith, who is probably about 275, 280. Is like
yeah, but he that speed, but he that speed, he's like that speed 3-tech.
I was gonna say we gonna get to him because I got something. I
think he'll be behind Womack. To be honest, I would put him there.
Okay.
I think that's another interchangeable one, Tez, for real though.
All right, let's get to this defensive line, man. Let's get to the defensive line. Let's get to it. We done made the decisions. That's what we got the 2D. We're gonna stick with it. We'll come to it after the spring, before the season, and see how good we will do it. Do the same thing on the offensive side of the ball as well. Defensive line, man. It's on the screen right there. We just spoke about it. You're looking at Darian Smith right there. You know,
we got
the speed 3-tech. You know, we got a lot of options
Big
right here. You got Malik Autry, the 5-star from Opelika. 6'5", 330 pounds. The guy that I think is going to be the best defensive player in college football by the time his third year come around, Jordan Crawford. That's my guy. That's who I feel very strongly about. More of a nose. Could he play 3-tech potentially? But You know, he's 6 foot, 330, 335 pounds, I believe is what he is. You got Dallas Walker the fourth coming back. Big get, getting Dallas Walker the fourth coming back, anchoring up that interior defensive line. Corey Wells, the freshman, was committed to Texas, flipped to Auburn came to Auburn. Tavion Branch, who I'm high on.
Interchangeable.
I would be interested in seeing if Tavion Branch can break this rotation. And then you look at the transfers that came in. Walter Matthews Jr. transferred from LSU, St. Farrier, and of course Cody Sigler, one of the highly coveted guys in the portal, I believe, came from Arkansas State. Fellas, we got to make this happen, man. We got to figure this out. We got to figure out who will be the first person we send out there on the D-line. Let's go. We're going to do this position by position. Let's go nose tackle first. So when you thinking nose tackle, you thinking St. Farrier, you thinking Jordan Crawford, you thinking Dallas Walker the fourth. When you thinking nose tackle, that's what you're thinking. You can probably put Walter Matthews there as well, but I think he can play the 3-tech as well. But when you definitely thinking nose guard, you thinking those three guys, Jordan Crawford, Dallas Walker, and St. Farrier. Who do y'all feel is going to go out there number one?
Dallas
Walker.
Dallas Walker.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I was about to
you
say, I
agree
think
with
you
that?
just. Oh, go ahead, go for it. My bad.
Oh yeah. Dallas Walker, no doubt. Yeah, that's my nose tackle.
Okay. Go ahead, Ted.
No, I was just about to say, I think when you called their names out, you called them out in order. Dallas Walker, Jordan Crawford, St. Farrier.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I agree with that.
And add Malik Archie to that too.
Well, Malik Archer plays the 3-tech, sir. So
Yeah,
we
I think he's
haven't
gonna play
Yeah.
3-tech.
we haven't gotten to that
He'll be
one yet.
protect.
They entertain. All right.
They're not interchangeable. Everybody can't play 3-tech. Everybody can't play the 3-tech position like that. Takes a certain type of person to play the 3-tech.
It's about,
Just
about a 20-pound difference too.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's move him over so we can have a little space right here. All right, let's get to this 3-tech position. I'm gonna put it back up on the screen right here. Oh, it's already on the screen. I thought I had taken off. Wait a minute. Let me take this out because I want to see what the chat saying real quick, because the chat be letting us know what's going on. They be letting us know how they feeling. Let me see what the chat saying real quick. What's up, chat? What is that? 33 watching, only 12 likes. Hit the like button, please. Shout out to King Richard, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for make that happen for us. King Richard said Dallas Walker the fourth, starting at nose tackle, and then Jordan Crawford right behind him. Mike McKinney said it depends on the teams we playing. You know, Big Sorry said he going Dallas Walker the fourth to start at nose tackle as well. He said, I think the entire world says Dallas Walker. Yeah, they do. St. Farrier. 2 at the nose tackle. Okay, so Big Sorry saying he will put St. Farrier over Jordan Crawford. That's interesting. That's interesting. Mike McKinney said eyes and size at 3-tech. Think of Warren Sapp when you think of 3-technique guys. Think of Warren Sapp. You know, that's probably the greatest 3-technique to ever play the game of football. Not probably is the greatest 3-technique player to ever play the game of football. Who else? Who you saying? Who you gonna put above? Who you gonna put above Warren Sapp?
So Aaron Donald?
Yeah, I was going to say Aaron Donald would be in the argument.
Aaron Donald,
he would be in the argument. He would be in the argument, though.
He would be in the argument. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I mean, you can go either way. Depends on how you feel. It depends on how you feel. You know, it depends on how you feel. Name
popped in my mind.
What, Aaron Donald?
Yeah, when I mean, you know what I'm saying, just to say one of the greatest. So yeah, he would definitely be in the argument.
So you saying Aaron Donald is over Warren Sapp?
No, I'm just saying he's in the argument. I'm not.
In the argument. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that because it is a good argument. So I see where you're coming from. That's a great argument. I see where you're coming from that. All right, let's get to this 3-tech position. Let's put it back on the screen right here. Let's take a look at the 3-tech. So when you're looking at 3-tech, you're looking at guys like Darian Smith, Malik Autry, looking at Cody Sigler, Walter Matthews. We're gonna put him at the 3-tech position right there. I don't know if Corey Wills or Tavion Branch, even though I think Tavion Branch has the physical gifts to jump it to play, but do they give him the opportunity to like, unless he just comes out and flash, doing spring ball, I'm not sure if he will break the rotation, but it would be nice to see him do that. I'm just being honest with you. Because he could be at the 3 tech.
I think he will, man.
You think so?
Yeah, well, they got 9 games to figure it out now. So yeah.
You got a point. That's right. He can play 9 and then red shirt. You got a point. But let's look at it. Darian Smith, Malik Autry, Walter Mathis Jr., Cody Sigler. We're looking at this 3 technique position, man. How are we feeling with the 3 tech? I'll start this off because I think I know. I have a feeling who I think is going to start at the 3 tech.
Oh, I think I know.
Let's see if we got the same in the okay.
I think I know who you finna say too, Nick.
Okay, I think I know who's gonna start at the 3 tech position. I think it's just inevitable. I think Malik Autry is gonna start.
Oh, that ain't who I was thinking.
That's not who I was thinking.
Yeah, that's not who I was
thinking.
That's who I was thinking.
I was thinking Cody Sigler.
And that's who I had backing him up.
I think he's gonna be a backup. I think he actually gonna be possible.
Right. Cody Sigler, you got to watch that film.
No, Cody Sigler is legit. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
Don't get it
you
twisted.
do.
That's
That boy.
me personally. Me personally, I have Autry starting and Cody Sigler behind him.
Sigler might be the player on the defensive line that we not talking that nobody's talking about.
That's what I think.
At the end of the year,
I don't think.
Yeah, I think Sigler will start.
Okay, so we'll go. So we got 2 people that think Sigler will start. What you think about that, Ed?
Man, I wanted to, before we started talking about this, Sigler was my number 1. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go back. My boy Autry, you played last year in the system. It was a kid that was a former 5-star player before they knocked him down for committed to Auburn. At one point, everybody had him as one of the top defensive tackles in the country, or whatever. I think this year Malik Autry takes a big step forward to be that dominant guy we thought he could be. And I think Cody Sigler right behind him. You know what I mean? They probably gonna play equal snaps. So Sigler may end up with more snaps. But I think Autry will blossom into a dominant force on that defensive line, man. It's gonna be so interchangeable because I still think Crawford can still play 3 technique and at the nose. I think he's one of those guys that capable of doing that. So and your boy Buddy Mathis.
Yeah, Walter Mathis.
He's a close. Yeah, he's a close third. So I'm just looking forward to this group right here, how they develop this spring, man. Because this spot's gonna be up for grabs.
It seems as if 3 names have come to the front. So let's just do it. So Walter Mathis these are the 3 names that I have heard. I haven't heard anybody. I've heard Darren Reed, but I think Darren Reed is more of that speed, quick checks, 3 tech guy. I don't know if he can start. I think some people think that he could potentially move to an edge or a buck position, which potentially could happen. But we looking at Autry, we looking at Sigler, and we looking at Mathis. All right. We got to determine who we think gonna be 1 and 2 between these guys. So it seems as if, just from me listening to everybody talk, it seems as if they think Cody Sigler is going to be the one that goes out first. Are there any objections to that? And if there are objections, please tell me why.
That would be my pick. I'm not sure how everybody else feel about that.
Yeah, I feel like it between him and Mathis, bro. Like you don't lose to either one starting. Like I don't think you lose.
Yeah.
So I can go with either one starting for real. Being honest, I don't think neither one of them is better than the other one for real.
Really? You don't think Malik Autry is better than Cody Sigler? Or you don't think Cody Sigler is better than Malik Autry?
I don't. I think that 3-man rotation now. I mean, I don't think Autry's gonna play 3 technique. Is what I'm standing on. But
he heavy now. He like what 325, 330, something like that.
I'm trying to
Yeah, he
tell
330.
you, man,
Yeah.
he's not playing 3. But what I was saying, Nick, I feel like Sigler, because of age, because he's gonna be the oldest in the room. So I say he starts. But I don't think you lose nothing with either one of them 3 start. I don't think one has an advantage over the other one as far as talent wise or none of that. I say Sigler starts just because of the age.
As much as I love Archer starter, and he will still be my pick starter, I have to give it to Ziegler. He brings something completely different on that
Yeah.
defensive line that we ain't had in a while. So, I'm with you. You could easily make a case. You just toss them 2 in the air for me and whichever one land. But I like Ziegler, man, at that
All right,
defensive
let's do this.
tackle, man.
So at Arkansas State, he played
Let's do this then.
Every position on the line. So like,
Yep.
at almost 300 pounds, he played in, he played bug, you name it, and he had like
and look good
6 or
and look
7
good.
pass deflections. He got his JJ Watt on. Like, man, Sickle is a problem. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. He really is.
So some people think Archer should be at the nose. Is what we're saying.
Archer's gonna be at the nose. I'm telling you.
I think Dallas Walker starts over him.
But Walker's gonna start, but Archer's gonna play the nose. Archer and Crawford is gonna be like 1A, 1B at the nose.
So what about Ferrier?
That's all I can say.
You don't have to get in where you fit in. I mean, Malik
Archer.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good problem to have, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get in where you fit in though. I'm with Tez on that one.
I really want to put Malik I want to say that Malik Archer is going to back up Dallas Walker. I really do. But I believe in Jordan Crawford, man.
Yo,
I believe Jordan Crawford could push for the starting job, let alone being the backup.
I believe that. Nah, that's where I'm at.
But the thing is, we having a conversation about Malik Archer and him playing a 3 technique position, which I don't think that's a problem because he can play it.
Yeah, he's quick enough.
I think his size. I think the reason why it works is because of his size. I think the reason why you put Jordan Crawford at the nose is because, for one, he's only 6 feet tall, and he's the same weight as Malik Archer. Malik Archer is 5 inches taller than him, and basically the same size.
Low center of gravity.
Exactly.
So
and
you have odds too. So
exactly. So you have a Jordan Crawford that can basically 2-gap very, very well. He can take up he can take up 2 blocks compared to a Malik Archer who could potentially, if he can add some pass rush moves to him, can potentially add pressure, in the pocket up in front of the quarterback's face. Same thing. Jordan Crawford could do the same thing because we seen him do it at Parker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and I think, and to your point, I think Jordan Crawford could easily slide over him, play the 3 tech as well. But because when you look at the size of the guys, I think that where does he fit at? I think he probably fits more better at the nose position compared to where Autry is. That's just my opinion, though. So that's the reason why we got to come to a consensus on where these guys are going to play.
And with this man, it's so different because based on how this offense gonna play, based on how they want to go fast, how they want to go score points. Down there, everybody that you had on that list that can play is going to play, even the young guy. So, in the 2 deep, it ain't going to be no 2 deep. They probably, they going to probably want to run 3 deep in every game if guys that can play. So, even the guys that we ain't talking about, they probably going to end up with just as many snaps as the starters when it's all said and done.
So, do we all agree that we think Cody Sigler is going to be the starter at the 3 technique position?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between Mathis and Autry, who do we think is going to be behind
him? That's a tough one.
Give me Autry 500, Alex.
Give me Mathis.
So we got 1 Autry, 1 Mathis.
I'm gonna go with Mathis.
Got 1 Autry, 2 Mathis.
What I'm talking about, Tez.
They really
stick with.
miss him with.
I'm gonna go Archer since y'all putting Siegler for the starter. Archer got to be my backup.
Yeah, man. Archer showed good flashes last year as well, man. Don't forget he did. He
I'm gonna
did
go
have
Archer
some good
too.
tape.
I'm gonna go Archer too.
That's 3 Autries and 2 Mathises.
Man, that little man, y'all just got go watch tape on Mathis, bro. I'm telling you, man, the man. I feel like that man gonna push for a starting spot, be honest, but hey.
They was really hurt when he left. I put it
I'm
like that.
telling you, man, that man, I seen why Ted. That man is a bruh, he's a difference maker at a 3. He gonna be a difference maker too.
I gotta go with the panel. The panel is 3-2 Autry over Mathis. That's where it's at. So that's where it's gonna be at, man. That's what it is. All right, that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, man. That is where we came in on it. About to bring in the Rooster himself, the legend of Sweet Sugar Bear Williams, the Rooster Mac, the Huggy Beard. What's up, Huggy? How you feeling?
What's happening?
Huggy.
What's happening, gentlemen?
What's on your mind, Huggy? About to get up out of here. What's on your mind?
Oh, just enjoying the fantastic analysis from the oh so professional and top notch water cooler.
Appreciate that.
Finishing off my 1 day of not having nothing to do and chilled out. Had a great conversation with the dear brother that earlier today. Allegedly have blown a couple in the wind, and it's been a cool birthday.
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
was
up.
waiting on you, bro. I was waiting on you at the restaurant, man. I said, well, he playing must have came.
That's another reason I wanted to hit in, man. No, I was up and ready, but the what you call them, my Jeep started acting funny. The thermostat, and it's
man.
about. It's just from where I live to the restaurant it clocked in about 2 hours and 19 minutes. So I didn't want to take a chance on getting down there and then my Jeep overheating, and then because that'd have been a hell of a tow bill all the way back. You dig?
Nah, man. I'm glad you didn't, but it's all good. It's all good.
Oh no, I was looking forward, bro. Them ribs and a couple of them things to put in the wind, they was hand in hand. You dig? So I told somebody at work Thursday. They was like, "So what are you doing tomorrow?" I said, "I'm driving to Otagoville, do some work on some ribs." And to quote the great philosopher Auburn Tez, it was going to be a crime scene, bro. But I don't worry, bro. I'm gonna get down there and hook up with you, man. People get it twisted about me because I'm so proudly pagan. They think that I'm just anti everything else. And the speech you gave the other night, bro, it even touched the rooster, and it was had a tear in the eye. You're a good brother, man, straight up. And
Appreciate that, man.
you really is our Charleston White because you got so many different hats you can put on, and then you flip the game on everybody and said, "Oh, check this out! I got a preaching hat." You dig?
All right, man. That's great. That's great, man. Shout out to it, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the legend himself, the Rooster Mac, the Huggy Beard. Happy birthday to you, Huggy, by the way, man.
Thank you.
Birthday, man.
It's actually not till Sunday, but I got the baby, so I can't be celebrating until today is when I celebrated it. But before you shut me down,
Happy early birthday then, brother.
Appreciate it, bro. Before you shut me down, Nick, can I make a very special birthday shout out?
Go ahead.
I want to shout out the unsung hero, Mr. Down South Stefan Urkel himself, Marcus Mother Flippin' Aurelius Fitzpatrick. You dig?
Okay.
What?
That's my dog right there. Proud of you, my boy. You're killing it in life, and you're doing it like only you can. That's why you the big dog. You hear me? Shout out to Marcus, y'all.
Shout out to Marcus, man. Shout out to Huggy. Man, Huggy, we appreciate you, man. Happy Born Day, man. Go have some fun. Tonight, not too much fun. Be safe. But man, we appreciate you, my guy. Anything else you want to say?
No, I gotta trying to get something to work right. So yeah, I'll wait till after the show goes off before I dip out.
Okay. All right, then. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler. There is the pre-spring defensive depth chart that we came up with coming in on the defensive line. We got Womack starting and Nate Johnson backing them up. We have Dallas Walker IV and Jordan Crawford. We have Cody Sigley and Malik Autry. And then we have Jared Smith starting and JJ Falk backing them up. At the cornerback position, we got Rayson Pleasant with the start and Andre Jordan with the start. Shamar Arno and Blake Woodby backing them up. At the nickelback position, Sylvester Smith and Champ Anthony is what we have. At the two safeties, Eric Winters and Anquan Fagan's new boy. We have them getting the start, and then of course Jacoby Matthews and Caleb Harris backing those guys up. At the linebacker position, have Xavier Atkins and Elijah Melendez starting at the linebacker position, and then of course we have Bryce Dees and DeMarcus Riddick coming in at the backing up behind them. So looking at this, saying that looking at this, and we saying that this is very interchangeable. You know, just trying to get guys on the field or where they can play at and things of that nature. And we want to see exactly what it looks like and what it can do. So, you know, this is what it looks like, man. Tell us what you think in the chat. What you think about it. We got King Richard saying Mathis will be the next name from LSU to transfer to Auburn. Okay, Mathis Jr. Sean Wilson. Shout out to Sean Wilson. I think it's a new name. Shout out to Sean, man. Welcome around the water cooler, my guy. Welcome around the water cooler. He says Sigler, Mathis, and Darian Smith at the 3 tech, and Walker and Autry and Crawford at the nose. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like it. That's fine. You know, it is what it is. Mike McKinney said that man said Arliss. What? Who's that? Aurelius. Oh, okay. All right. My bad. I'm tripping, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler. Aurelius. What does that mean? What does Aurelius mean?
Marcus middle name.
Marcus Aurelius is, most people think he's the character from Gladiator, which that character is based on an actual person. The real Marcus Aurelius is, to my knowledge, in literature, especially in that style of literature, one of the most. You want to have something to read like this, like a daily devotional of just like next level thinking of how to move and operate as a man. Man. I can't believe I'm the only one who knows who Marcus Aurelius is. That's crazy, bro. That was a compliment. Apparently, none of y'all got it.
No,
Marcus Aurelius Fitzpatrick.
He's a strategist.
He's the man, bro.
Hey, I'll take it.
As long as you understood, that's probably why you Marcus Aurelius Fitzpatrick, because we on another level. Because the Rooster and the Mayor up here, that we soaring with eagles, they down there strutting with turkeys. You heard me?
I heard it. That's what it is. Fellas, man, we about to get up out of here, man. Happy birthday to the legend himself, the Rooster Mac, Huggy Beard. Huggy, what you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Nothing other than just appreciate the birthday wishes, and as usual, all your Woods Will and all your Swishers Sweet, y'all stay super fly.
Always. And what you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, my guy?
Just win, baby. Just win.
That's what it is. Just win. Ed, what you gonna say, man? What you gotta say?
Man, just another great show. Water Cooler Sports, man. Just another great show, man. Kicking it with y'all guys, you know. Hey, I like the Rooster say, man, when you say I'm the Charleston, you just never know what you're gonna get with old Edward. You know what I mean? I'm minute to minute, not day to day. I'm a minute to minute person. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's all love, baby. I'm just blessed, man. I'm just in a blessed mood today. You know, so
yes.
You know, hey, look forward to seeing everybody Sunday over there with DC, man. So.
That's what it is. Taylor, you gotta say to the people before we get up out of here, my guy.
Man, not much. Just great show, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. Appreciate everybody in the chat as always. Y'all know where to find me at SSC Season on YouTube. come over to that and have a good time.
There it is. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, my guy?
Man, happy early birthday hugging, man. Y'all be blessed, be safe this weekend.
Appreciate
Don't party too hard. Hey, man, catch us Monday and catch them Sunday.
That's what it is. Do me a favor before we get up out of here. Subscribe to these YouTube channels, man, as SEC season. What I got. Tez at Tight Sports and Alabama Football Megacast. I got DC Wolf. Shout out to DC, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, Auburn_Addicts TV. I got Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast, man. Catch me over there Sunday morning with Dustin. We'll be chopping it up and we'll be talking some Auburn football and some college football, man. Of course, be sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Go subscribe over there as well. Vandy Chris over at the Go to Broom Podcast and at the Anchor Down Live Podcast on Facebook. The Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter. Kid Country Edward. Make sure y'all go check him out over there and check him out at 2371 Highway 14, Otaugaville, Alabama. That's Adelines. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Don't go on Sunday or Monday. He won't be there. So make sure y'all go over there and check him out there. And, of course, subscribe to his channel at Kid Country. Then, of course, the legend himself, Bubba and the Old Man, Auburn Sports Talk. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here, man. Also, subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk with I got Coach Sean on the Block Sports with Coach Carl. And, of course, I got Dylan over at the College Loop on YouTube. Support the people that support Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. I got DJ. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood with an EY. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Support the people that support us, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us always, man. Also, do us a favor. Go follow us on our social medias, man. Follow us at CoolerSpot23 on Twitter. Follow us at the Water Cooler Talk on Instagram and TikTok. We got to start posting more on those platforms. We have to do that. I got to get that back in rotation. Also, man, follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Also, visit www.watercoolertalksports.com for all of your college football, SEC football, and of course, Auburn football news in written form. That's www.watercoolertalksports.com. Just put up an article over there from I Got Tez. Make sure y'all go check that article out over there, man. It's a great article. How the SEC cannot be almost, how the middle of the SEC is changing. You got to go read it, man. Go read the article. It's a great article over there as well on watercoolertalksports.com as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much for that, man. As always, we about to get up out of here, man. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, back around the Water Cooler. Man, shout out to Dukes for coming on the show Wednesday, man. Shout out to Dustin for rocking with us on Monday. I did a video with Dukes for his channel. I don't know when it's dropping. I don't know if it's dropped already. I don't know if it's dropping tomorrow or next week. I don't know. But be on the lookout for that over on Dukes the Scoops. Dukes with the Scoop. Welcome to Dukes the Scoop. That's how you say it, right? I know how you say it. Shout out to Dukes, man, for coming over here and rocking with us, man, as always. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to him as well. 329J said, are any of you guys going to A-Day? I plan on being at A-Day.
God willing.
That is the plan. I plan on being at A-Day April 18th. I plan on being there to watch A-Day. I plan on being there. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I plan on being there. Ted said, it's the Lord's will, he'll be there. Ant said he planned on being there as well. So, we would definitely try to be in attendance for that as well as always, man. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, back around the Water Cooler. Also, check us out Sunday, 9 o'clock a.m. Check us out over at the Uptempo Podcast. Me and Dustin be doing the show that we do every Sunday. And then, of course, Sunday night, check us out on Auburn_Addicts TV for Have You Heard? With our guy, DC Wolf. We will all be over there talking more Auburn football as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, back around the Water Cooler. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one, man. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do that. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we gather back around this Water Cooler. It is, as always, in the words of Martin, when he walked out of the apartment for the last time on Martin, one love. And we out.
This has been a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.